Hello everyone, welcome back to another PDS After Podcast. Let's battle. Today, we
What?
After shucks. Oh, man. Oh, never mind, never mind.
Today, oh, sorry.
Okay, continue.
Today, we will be talking about 90's, 90's nostalgia.
Like a nacho.
Joining me is Desu,
Oh, what's up? Yeah.
Peter, that's me, Josh,
Hello.
and Placido.
Ah.
Eh,
Oh.
say something for today's discussion.
By the way, do you know what it's called when you're being miserable, even if you don't have a reason to be miserable? Like it's all just in your mind. It's
What?
called the Placido effect.
Placido effect.
I have
No, he has a reason. Diora.
Fiora is trash.
and Pinoys in general.
What you
Okay.
mean? Just life in general?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's in general. Alright, hello everyone. Much like what Peter have said, we are going to talk about 90s nostalgia and its glory days. Hmm.
I really need to. I must resist.
Why? What?
You know, I know Peter. Pretty sure Peter already knows what I'm talking about.
Uh,
Oh, are you in the Tetra again?
No, I was about to do a dusting.
Oh. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Do you people remember frickin' beepers? Yes, I do.
beepers.
Beepers. Yeah, you had to go on the
Oh,
phone.
wow.
You had
I think
to
I
narrate
broke one.
it.
At least, I feel like I broke one at least once.
Everyone has. That's like a rite of passage for every kid trying to feel all grown up. Oh, let me put this on my belt. Oops.
I played with my father's beeper once.
Oh,
See?
you guys
Eh,
remember Betamax?
Yes.
Betamax.
Nah, oh, so old.
Wait, is that the food or is that
No,
the
we're talking about the Betamax,
Oh,
the videos.
Oh, the
the Betamax tape? I thought they were talking about the Betamax that we buy in,
We're talking about the recording medium, not coagulated blood.
Okay.
The Betamax in 2015 is the exact same as it was in 1985. It still tastes like blood, looks like blood, and gives you hepatitis A or B. Same thing, you know?
Pretty much
we're
the same
talking
thing.
about- Well, it's
That's
it was
lie.
more of a VH. I was more of a VHS person, so yeah.
Hmm.
I remember
Not that I had
laser discs.
Hmm.
Did you guys own a laser disc player?
No, I don't
Yeah, we
like
had a
it.
laser disc. That was the shit.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Holy
Yeah.
Well,
shit,
what's
that
the-
was, no, right then, back then. Like,
What's
if you
the-
had a laser disc, you were
What's a laser disc?
Imagine a CD the size of your torso.
Oh.
Boom. Laser disc.
exactly.
What?
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
still remains like the highest quality consumer format ever made.
Mhm.
Whoa.
And imagine you had to turn the thing side A and side B. That's how it was.
Oh,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it still remains the highest quality analog.
I
analog-
ain't knocking its quality, man. It was a great format. It was just, the thing was unwieldy as hell. It was massive. And if you were a kid, you had to have a brother or a sister or a cousin with you because you had to do like some military level maneuvers just to watch the rest of Land Before Time or to see how Superman 2 ended.
Exactly.
Land
Yeah.
Before Time. Oh, I only had it on Betamax, so I had to wait to like rewind it manually.
The car rewinder. That's what I miss in the 90s.
Make some food, come back, and it's still not done rewinding.
And by the way, the thing, what did you guys watch on VHS when you were kids anyway?
Voltes 5.
Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Disney.
yes.
Lots of
I
Disney.
I
spent
watched
most of my days.
I watched old reruns of Popeye the Sailor.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah, they used to sell the half cartoon series on VHS. I don't know. We never got that. Uh, it was Laserdisc was still big when VHS was coming out, and then VHS came out with like those. It's not. Is it VCR? Was it already a VCR back
It's
then? when you
called.
could
It's
record?
either VHS or VCR.
Yeah, and that's how people would roll. Like, you'd borrow the laser disc and record it on your VHS, and boom, you're a pirate. You know?
Man, you were a pirate.
Har har.
There was this. I remember my brother and sister hated this one particular VHS tape because I abused it so much.
What
Because,
tape? What tape?
yeah,
What?
because the first half was like Disney princess. You know how Disney movies were like really insanely big in the 90s, and every
Yeah.
Disney movie had a series.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Little Mermaid and Aladdin.
Yeah.
It even had the jingle, Let's Play Princess, and we'd watch that. The first half of the tape was all that,
Mm-hmm.
and then there were 5 episodes of Timon and Pumbaa, the animated series.
Ah,
That was
Timon.
so weird.
I
It was
miss
so
Timon.
strange because Timon and Pumbaa came from the Lion King universe, but the cartoons had them like traveling the world, being all I don't know, like super cartoony. It was funny, sure, but man, if you stop and think about it, when did this happen? Why is this happening? Why?
I think they accidentally ate shrooms while they were eating at Simba.
Pretty much, right? And okay, so Disney Princesses, Timon and Pumbaa. It was the last hour and 15 minutes of that tape that made my brother and sister really hate it when I pulled that thing out of the shelf.
Why?
We
Why?
record Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie.
You recorded Mighty Morphin.
Hell yeah!
Eh,
You stop and watch the movie now, it's kind of disappointing because everyone had new weapons except for Black Ranger, and the most useful weapon was Pink Rangers. Was that badass whip thing, but they only used it once. And amazingly enough, this movie tried to sell you toys so hard, but the marketing guys, they never at all made any real toys for this movie, just back metalized versions of the older series toys. So kids, including me, we were pissed. This looks something like the movie.
Well, actually, they're actually releasing
They're
toys.
releasing them now.
You can see them now. They're
35 years after the fact. You know, now that I'm actually old enough to make money for myself, I'm gonna be like, oh, you see that little boy? See that small, pathetically molded piece of plastic up on the higher shelf you can't reach? You can't afford that. I can. I shouldn't buy this. You shouldn't buy this. But I'm gonna buy it anyway because, damn it, my soul needs it.
I
Yeah,
have
like,
the
like-
money.
It's like
Exactly.
meanwhile, while you were watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, back when I was a kid, I was either watching Popeye the Sailor Man on VHS or videos of
God.
open heart surgery.
heart surgery.
wait. Can I segue into something about Popeye real
Oh.
quick?
Yeah, what about Popeye?
Popeye.
I
So
feel
this
like
this
the-
happened in the night. I think Plastic already know the story.
Oh
Oh
no.
wait, no you don't, because we didn't talk about this in your car that one time.
In his car.
In his
Great
car.
story already.
Yeah, we segregated this shit that time.
Yeah.
I want to hear this story. I want to hear this story.
Hear
On
this.
topic, I was watching Popeye. Like, I went on a marathon of watching Popeye, I think, or something like that. And you know how he eats spinach to get tough and then beat all the bad guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It so happened the next day, one of my friends was being bullied, and my mom gave me spinach for baon.
God.
Did you actually? Did you do the Popeye routine?
In my mind, I could hear the theme song playing. I'm like, oh, the perfect opportunity. So I walked up to the bully, like eating my spinach while as I'm walking up, thinking I have big ass muscles or some shit. Halfway through,
Did you put?
no wait,
Just
halfway through, the flavor hits me.
Power up and then power down.
I was like flexing my muscles, but my face was like, and the bully was like, "What the fuck is going on?" The bully was like, "What the fuck is going on?" 5 seconds later, a puke on his face.
Actually,
5 seconds later, like, I just puked
not
on
how
his face,
I live.
grabbed my friend, and left. We out, boy!
That's some vile shit right there.
I distracted
God.
him. We out, boys!
dude, that qualifies you as a person who use chemical warfare on him, man.
Oh, yeah, that's
Remember, kids, if you want to fight a bully, eat spinach and
All you
then
have-
Puke on their face.
you don't even have
I
to.
thought it was 90s glory days. I don't want. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, man.
Anyways, yeah, let's get
Just
back
reminded me
to
of that.
It's,
Sorry.
it's, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just what a story to tell. I mean, holy shit.
Anyways,
well, it happened in the 90s, so
You did the
what cartoons
You
do
did
you
the
remember
blooper.
for that?
Lot.
Right? Everyone's talking at the same time.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no.
cartoons in the 90s. We don't have cable back then, to be honest. So-
Yeah, you had Channel 5, Channel 10, you had lots of
So just
anime.
asking what cartoons we
It's
watch.
like, yeah. I mean, like the stuff that we watched back then, like Voltes 5, Daimos, what? Asing.
Oh,
Guys, get to that?
yeah. Well, if they can, well, let's go with it. Never start with me with Voltes 5 and Dimos.
Oh, yeah.
I have watched.
Because to be honest, I've rewatched the series over and over again that I remember pretty much, well, not everything,
A good number.
a good number of it. Especially Dimos.
I found it funny, like the Tagalog. I remember clearly
God,
the commercial.
Tagalog reference.
GMA 7's commercial for Daimos featured, of course, the main characters like yelling out each other's names, and then the background music is Aerosmith's "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing."
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Daimo.
No. It's like you imagine like the protagonist of Daimos going Erika in the background. It's like I don't want to close my eyes.
Of course.
Erika!
Yeah.
Reaching! Erika! Reaching!
Yeah.
I have
even
no
even
idea
myself
what you guys are talking.
even myself at 7 years old found it hilarious.
Oh, dude, come on. I think that was part of the whole shit, really. Daimos, Placido, did you watch Daimos?
I do
No.
remember watching Daimos.
Daimos was like a 70s anime. It was back in the 70s. It was always big robot animes that wasn't Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
And Daimos was one of the leading characters back in the day when Voltes 5 was like about 5 ships combining and tearing bad guys asunder. Daimos was just one guy and his robot was a train. And he didn't have sticks
It
and
was a truck.
levers.
It was a truck.
Truck?
It was a
Okay.
train, damn it!
Wait. No, I think it's pretty. I think it's truck. It's a truck. It's.
No, it was a train.
Okay, all right.
Fine,
It was
regardless.
a truck and a car.
Fine, regardless. It was just
a
the
truck.
one guy. What? It was just one guy, and he didn't have to rely on the other guys to make his giant freaking robot or whatever. And he didn't have levers. Instead, he sat in this metal chair, and he had wires on his head and his arms, and he pantomimed ass kicking, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Essentially, it was a progenitor to the Pacific Rim series.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was sitting down whenever Daimos did anything badass, like front flipping and kicking the monster like straight in the butt. We were like, how do you do that?
It's just sitting there.
Yeah, it was, oh man, this guy must be a master or something. Man, I wish I could pilot Daimos, but Daimos was lamer than Voltes 5 in that he didn't have a cool ass sword, which the giant robot totally did not push down your first clavicle down to where your balls would be, twist it violently in an animated fashion, and pull it back up through your other clavicle. That was hardcore. You see,
How about the other anime robot, which is Combattler V?
Combattler V, actually, I saw that way after the fact. I was already, 17 when I saw Combattler V, and I was like, what? They pirated Voltus 5? And then I find out like 30 minutes later, Combattler V was made by the same studio. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, also, by the way, link to the transformation sequence for Deimos.
Deimos.
So is he a truck or a train?
When he comes out of a tunnel.
The truck. It's a truck. It's a truck that flies. Damn it.
No, it's a train. It's a space train.
Choo choo.
Man.
Space truck train. It's a crock.
It's a road trip train. Okay,
It's a crock. It's a crock. What's a It's half train, half truck. It's a crock.
Okay. Okay. Deimos, yeah, I guess Deimos did have weapons, but they're not as memorable as the laser sword. That's the best thing about Tagalog Double Voltus 5 is like all the love that went with like the names like the Armstrongs and the red guy being named Steve. Yeah, that was all in the Tagalog dub when Voltus 5 got picked up for serialization out in the West.
Steve, Big John, Little. Oh.
Yeah, they kept those names. And Sky Sword, you say Sky Sword, it sounds regal, and oh, I'm gonna finish you with my Sky Sword. It doesn't have the same effect. You're about to.
Laser sword.
Yeah, laser sword. It's a laser and a sword, but it's not a lightsaber. It's a laser fucking sword. You're gonna tear that in half with it.
Oh, for goodness sake!
You know?
It's like it's really a 90s nostalgia thing.
That was another thing about Voltus 5. Like none of his attacks had like super specific names. The Tagalog dub made it a point to have them all be ultra electromagnetic something.
Ultramagnetic top, ultramagnetic whip, finger missiles.
Ultra electromagnetic.
Ultra electro or the ultra?
Yeah. And the thing is, none of those names are real. They were all just made for the dub guy. The dub guy's like the guy who voiced Steve. He was so into it. It was nice because even if you're Tagalog, you have the accent. In America, the Western accent, you go Voltus 5. In Tagalog, you go Voltus 5. Same difference, right?
Yeah.
But the guy who dubbed Steve made it a point to do the Japanese enunciation of Voltes 5. 5.
Voltes 5.
And the theme song, by the way, the theme song.
Tan 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 tan. Taka 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 tan 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 tan. Taka 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 taka.
There was a point in time where I can actually memorize the lyrics.
Yeah, in high school, when my brother was in high school, he had a group of friends who did a calisthenics routine with that as a theme song.
What?
Oh shit! Like, yeah, they did like the hula hoop positions thing, where you just held the hoop in your hands, you just moved it to the left and the right to move your muscles and shit. And their background theme song was the Voltus 5.
No, it's stuck on my head. The theme song is stuck on my head. Oh my gosh.
Also, anyways, like since we're on the topic of cartoons,
Oh, for goodness sake!
For 90s cartoons, like a lot of the Cartoon Network breaks.
Oh.
From the 90s, right?
Yeah. Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Laboratory.
Courage the Cowardly Dog was 2000.
Ah, Dexter's...
SpongeBob.
2000.
No, Dexter's Laboratory. SpongeBob... Well, SpongeBob was more of a 2000s cartoon.
No. When Ash was dead. What?
Huh?
No, Ash from Pokemon. Remember when he was 10?
Oh!
Yeah.
Now,
And he's still
13
dead.
he's
Oh, for goodness sake!
He's 10 then, he's 10 now.
He actually aged? Are you serious?
What?
By one.
No, he did.
By 1
So,
year.
So how old is Ash now?
11 years old, the age of a true man.
Ah!
Ow.
What the? It's been 10 years.
It's been a decade.
20 years.
It's been a decade and a half, and he's still a...
Wait, unless it's like the world from Interstellar where time dilation makes it in such a way that one year to them is like 20 for us.
Oh
God.
god.
Oh.
Ash really doesn't, like, Ash is a quantum singularity. He's the same guy throughout all the realities you go through. Like,
Yeah.
I remember this one, I forget which Pokemon movie it was. It just didn't have Brock in it. This was already the point where I was starting to lose fascination with Pokemon. Like, the entire movie, I sat through the entire movie.
Mhm.
My mind just kept on screaming, "Who's this guy? Why isn't he squinting? Why isn't his hair spiky? Why is he drawing? Why isn't he hitting on girls? Where's Brock?
Tracy,
Where's Brock?"
Tracy. I think that's Pokemon 2000.
Yeah.
Faggot. Back off.
Also, it's like, wait. Ash Ketchum is anime Jesus.
What?
It is.
Yesterday,
Anime Jesus.
yesterday, today, and forever, he will not change. He stays the same.
He will befriend the out of you. He'll train his electric rat to taser your friends in the dick, and then he'll befriend you for it.
What the fuck?
The only thing...
Yeah, sounds about right.
aside from his age, the only consistent thing that Ash have is Pikachu.
Yeah, all these other Pokemon are either released or dead. Oh wait,
Yes.
Yep.
it's a theory for another day.
So also, by the way, anyways, 90's cartoons. What else are there? SWAT Cats. Remember?
Oh!
Isn't there a isn't there like a
Sorry.
remake coming out
They're,
soon?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
They're going Kickstarter. Yeah.
Bro.
I think that's SWAT Cat's Renegade. Is that correct? SWAT Cat
Revolution.
Renegades? Oh, Revolution.
Revolution.
What do you think of that, though?
I hope it's good because honestly, Razor had 2 voice actors and I'd never heard from either of them ever again. T-Bone is voiced by Charlie Adler and the man is he's always doing something else. He's an immensely busy voice. And incidentally, he doesn't have the greatest PR people. Well, not people really. Like, there have been reports that he's a bit of a jerk. So, yeah.
Also, by the way, it's like I was reading up a bit on crack the other week.
Oh, cool.
And I found out that Captain Planet, most of the antagonists were voiced by like big time celebrities nowadays.
Yeah,
Captain-
all of them, like even
Captain Planet?
Mal was in the show
That was
Captain
Tim
Planet.
Curry.
Tim Curry was Mal. The rat guy was Jeff Goldblum. The pig guy, I forgot who the pig guy was, but Gaia was Whoopi Goldberg. Like freaking everyone
Wait,
was
what?
there. And
So majority of the voice actors of
And
Captain Planet are
Dr. Blight was Meg Ryan.
there you go. Dr. Blight was there. And
Uh.
that was the best thing, really. It's like in every appearance those villains had, it was always that celebrity voice actor. Always, bar none. Even for the little cameos they had. Even for that one time, the Planeteers summoned Captain Planet just to give a seminar about AIDS to the basketball court. Jeff Goldblum was there to voice Rat Guy.
Damn.
That's a real episode. That was a real episode.
wow.
I remember 2 episodes Jeff Goldblum. There was the AIDS thing.
I remember the drug episode.
Yeah, it's called, the drug was called Bliss, and I laughed my ass off because
I was watching animated teenagers take a pill, laugh themselves stupid, injure themselves, and then just keep laughing. It was like not paying a clown to hurt himself. It was beautiful.
This just blew my. This just blew my mind. This just blew my mind. This
Yes.
just blew my mind. This just.
Yeah, Verminion Scale was voiced by Jeff Goldblum. Dr. Blight
Yeah.
was voiced by Meg Ryan. Mal was voiced by Tim Curry. And who else? Oh wait, and Sly Sludge was voiced by Martin Sheen.
Wow.
Well, Sheen. Eh.
And one of the cameo characters was voiced by Sting.
What?
What?
Sting?
The musician Sting.
Sting. The musician Sting.
What too high?
Wow.
You know, right?
This just blew my mind. This just really blew my mind. Oh my.
Happened.
We got suddenly dropped from the call.
Balls.
But don't worry.
I'm wondering what the hell were these guys thinking when they did Captain Planet in the first place?
Easy money. Ted Turner's insane, and he wanted to educate them kids and gain money at the same time. So
I mean, was it
Here comes-
that big? Though?
yeah,
Well-
Captain Planet was massive, man. Well, okay, not massive.
Not-
it was,
not
it was
massive,
funded to be
massive.
It was funded to be massive. Like Turner Entertainment put so much money into Captain Planet, and it had to be successful. So they treated it like that. And, star power and some sparing cause. Also, regarding Captain Planet, I only know of just one voice actor that we all probably managed to hear again since Captain Planet.
Who?
It was the kid was useless power. Not he. Art is Scott Menville. In 2002, he came. Well, most everyone recognizes him from 2002 as Wolverine in Teen Titans.
Who?
Oh, he was Puppet?
Yeah, like when Maki's angry or screams, listen to Robin when he says Titans go. Same guy.
Oh wow! Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah. Holy crap!
See?
Whoa.
Also, Greedley.
Dun, dun, dun.
Greedley, right? The pig guy that was voiced by Ed Asner.
Yeah, the fat guy who always.
Ed Asner. In case you don't know who Ed Asner is, that's the guy who voiced Carl Fredricksen from Up.
Also, he voiced Granny Goodness from the Superman TV animated series and Justice League.
Wait, what?
He cross-dressed voicing. Yeah, Justice League, Granny Goodness, that strangely buff-looking old lady from Planet Apocalypse from Superman. That was Edward Asner.
Too much effort. I have made.
The animated series, you never watched it?
No, I've watched the animated series,
I
but
know, like,
but knowing the information from within.
What about Batman, the animated series?
Oh, the-
Batman was the shit.
Batman. I have.
Justice.
Kevin,
I'm alive.
the Kevin Conroy Batman is the definitive Batman for me.
He's
I
Batman.
like how we're just talking about Batman now.
Yeah,
Eh,
Batman.
Because Batman the animated series was like one of the definitive Batman series ever.
Batman, the animated series was one of the darkest things ever. Even
The dark-
even
the
the
dark-
animation itself.
The darkest
Even the animation
cartoon.
itself. Yes.
The darkest cartoon you'll ever watch.
Necessarily true. Well, they used black
And that was
animation
and,
itself.
and that was the era where the Joker was voiced by Mark Hamill, right?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Of course.
And he will be voicing the Joker in the Killing Joke movie.
He will be voicing.
He will be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've confirmed that.
Yep.
I hope they keep things. I hope they keep it unchanged because I saw this on the internet too that like people are probably gonna get offended. They're like gonna be like, oh, it's gonna promote violence against women because the Joker shot Batgirl and she's paralyzed and she's not a superhero anymore. And that's not fair because violence
That's
is
the
women.
start.
And-
It's the freaking
yeah,
stuff.
that's the point. The Joker isn't gonna come up to your house and give you rotten chocolates and say, ha 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 ha, I made you eat shit. He's
Very
gonna
thin, yeah.
fucking He's gonna fuck you up.
He's not there to give. He's not there to give you joy. He's there to give you suffering. That's pretty much it.
No,
So
no. He derives joy from your stuff.
yeah,
Freaking like joke. Yeah. You guys watch Beast Wars?
Beast Wars.
Is
Yes.
that the one where it's like Transformers but
It is
Animals.
Transformers, but it's animals. That's what made it awesome.
How about
Then they had to destroy it with fucking beast machines.
Yep. Beast Machines Transformers.
Compare and contrast. 1998, Beast Wars. It was, it was Transformers, it was time travel, it was animals and Transformers and fighting, and it was new lore, and it was the first time the Allspark was mentioned, and serious shit was about to go down when the robots had maximized or terrorized, because they were going to turn into a robot, they were going to shoot things, and you were going to watch, and you were going to need to buy the toy, so you could pretend to shoot things
What
and watch
wa-
at the same time.
I remember. I remember Decepticons being Predacons. What do they call it? Autobots.
the Decepticons
The Autobots
Decepticons
are
look like
Maximus.
dinosaurs.
Maximus.
Here's the thing, Beast Machines. Beast Machines features them going back to Cybertron only to get it all retroactively messed up, and they turned transforming the heart of the show and the toy line. You know that thing you buy the toy for? They turned it into fucking yoga. I am transformed. What the fuck?
It's all your transformation is with all. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Fuck.
Techno-organic. I hated that. I hated that concept. Techno-organics. It sounds cool when you say it, but then the way they implemented it was like being a robot hippie.
Being a robot.
Like, God, just oh my God, it was so bad. And they were nakakaurong ng bayag.
I'm not gonna remove that. I'm not gonna remove that.
Oh, by the way, anyway, let's move on from cartoons to
Mine.
what do you call it? Other media during the time. Movies. What movies do you remember from the 90s?
Titanic. I remember I watched that with my mom.
Titanic, man. Yeah.
You're here. There's nothing out here.
Leonardo DiCaprio was on it.
That's my theme song whenever I play Jarvan.
It's like, anyways, like, my definitive 90s movie was Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Was that the one with Bruce Willis?
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe one of the Batman. Maybe one of the Batman films that was released in the 90s. I forgot what.
Which of the Batman movies was from the 90s?
Batman Begin. No.
what?
Batman. Definitely Batman and Robin.
Wait.
No. Batman and Robin was
Speaking of movies.
2002.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
What?
Oh, never mind.
2002?
I thought
Really?
Yeah,
So
never mind.
anyway, it was
Batman
no, Batman and Robin was no. I'm sorry. That would be Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. That would be 1990, 1996, and 1999.
Yeah, that was you. Now I remember. Batman
Is
Forever.
that the one?
Batman and Robin
Is
is
that
the
the
one
one
with
where
Arnold
Batman and Robin were stuck in a cake, or was it something else?
I think that's the. But remember.
Series. Never mind. My bad.
But remember. Bat nipples.
Yes.
That started Batman Forever.
Bat nipples.
Nipples ang puta.
Bat
Oh,
The bat nipples.
Oh, what about
Forever.
wait? Which one had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it?
Batman and Robin.
That would be Batman and Robin. Stay cool, Dad.
What? Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, also, where did the Bat Bennett part come from?
Same. Batman and Robin.
If it sounds outlandish enough, you only have two answers: Batman 1966 with Adam West, or Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
That's definitely Batman and Robin.
Oh,
Where they made
I know
Bane
in
stupid
Batman
and
and
Uma
Robin, that's the
Thurman
one with
was like,
Jim Carrey as the Riddler, yes?
I think
that's
that's
Batman
Yeah.
Forever.
that's Batman Forever.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But Robin first appeared in that continuity in the movie in Batman Forever. I love Batman Forever. It was all neon, and I'm amazed I didn't get seizures from that movie from all the freaking neon.
Neon
It was
lights.
beautiful. It was a great. Because when the Joker died in Batman, he fell off the building. What most people didn't see was that all of his insanity exploded over Gotham like a mushroom cloud, which explains why Two-Face and the Riddler and everyone who isn't Batman acts like the Joker. They're all infected.
they're all infected with the joke.
Call me the Joker.
You know,
That moment was also referred in My Little Pony, when in Trixie's first appearance when she screws with Rarity, give me a mirror, show me somebody get me a mirror, same thing.
oh right, yeah.
Remember?
Yes, yes.
That's why Rarity was wearing purple, and that's why her hair turned green.
Oh, now I get it. And now I get the reference.
Damn
Wasn't
reference.
Rarity wearing blue there?
No, no,
Blue
it's,
and purple, with acne. No difference. They couldn't just
Yeah, because her hair is more violet blue than it is purple.
well, we need. All Rarity needs is the red lipstick, and she will be the Joker.
Oh, my waifu.
Okay, no more. Okay, no more. I'm gonna stop.
Sorry. I know.
But yeah, what else? What
Oh,
else? Music. What about music in the 90s? What do you guys remember?
Backstreet
Oh,
Boys.
Lots of boy bands, Blink 182, and Goo Goo Dolls,
A1.
and Britney Spears.
Hmm.
Britney, when it was perfectly okay to think Britney Spears was hot and to not think that her voice sounded like a cockatiel being strangled with licorice.
But the favorite band that I really like from the 90s, Michael Learns to Rock.
I don't know, my favorite band from the
Lords
90s.
Rock. Yeah. I can't remember the songs that I liked from the 90s. I mean, most of the songs that I listen to now that are from the 90s, I listen to retroactively. Listen like after like growing
After the
up
fact,
when I
yeah.
started. But most of I think the ones that I do remember are like Lighthouse Family and
Gotta Google
Aqua.
these things now.
Aqua!
Yeah, cartoon heroes.
Cartoon Heroes, Barbie Girl.
I'm a Barbie girl
Barbie world.
in a Barbie world. Life is plastic.
Imagination,
Don't say it,
that's
don't say it.
creation.
Yo, speaking of like Space Jam.
Everybody get up and start to spam now.
Yeah, that's Space Jam actually features some of the voice actors that we know as Looney Tunes now. Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd and I believe Tweety and Taz are all voiced by Billy West. Billy West is more
Really?
known Billy West is more known to us as Fry from Futurama and Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy. He was all of them.
Whoa.
Damn.
I think right now Billy West is still Bugs. Wait, no. Daffy was different back in Space Jam, but now it's also Billy West voicing Daffy. Ain't that something, huh?
That's really
And then you
something.
see Charles Barkley in that movie, who was so thin, and now he's like a mountain. Man, Space Jam was forever ago.
One of the definitive symbol of the
Remake with
90s.
LeBron James, if I remember correctly.
Was it LeBron? Is it
Yeah,
LeBron?
it's confirmed. It's LeBron, but it won't have the same feeling.
Yeah.
For me, it won't have the same feeling as a Space Jam. And
It doesn't have the
Well,
same.
maybe for the kids now it'll have the same feeling because LeBron might be their Michael Jordan or something.
possible.
Yeah,
Different
yeah.
though, because Michael Jordan, for all of his, he showed up, and he showed off, sure, but he didn't get as much flack as LeBron and LeBron has a different personality, I guess, and I wonder how
guess.
they're gonna make him into a likable hero, just like
So,
plain likable hero for a movie.
It's just Michael
Don't-
Jordan cherry.
though to be fair, Michael Jordan couldn't get as much flack because we didn't have stuff like Twitter or Facebook or Tumblr back then
Yes.
to like
But
spew
then
flack
think about
on.
it. But think about it. Then again, Michael Jordan has a vastly different, personality from LeBron.
Exactly.
He was a
See-
likable person in the.
Exactly.
He was a very
So when
humble.
you watch Space Jam, you're like, man, I want Michael Jordan and Looney Tunes to win. Versus LeBron, you're like, man, I hope he slips and breaks his face or something.
Ew, bata akong puta.
And
Huh?
So it's like I don't really watch basketball as much as my cousin, so I only get all my info from my cousin.
Yeah.
Also, one more thing. What about TV shows from the 90s? What do you remember?
I only ever watched cartoons in
Top
I guess I'm socialist.
Cat. Oh yeah, it's mostly cartoons.
Top Cat. That's a strange thing. Most of the 90s, quote
Wait.
unquote, 90s cartoons I know are 80s Hanna-Barbera cartoons, like
Yeah.
recycled animation shit. Snagglepuss. God damn, Snagglepuss is
It's
so god.
stage
Maybe that's
stage
why I was
right.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Heavens to
Nothing.
Megatron.
Oh, that's the Megatron.
Oh my god, he was so gay and no one ever. This was aired on TV?
Yeah.
He's so gay.
Stage left even.
When we first conceptualized gender bend, that was the voice I heard in my head for him. And
Panther,
Bronze,
really?
Snagglepuss?
yeah, like the thick, musky but still very terrifyingly playful accent. You know?
Who's the actor?
Oh,
There was
God.
an actor that reminds me of that. What's the name of the guy?
I swear if it's George Takei.
No, not
Oh
George.
my.
Okay.
Oh my.
There's something else.
Hmm. But
Anyways,
well,
what else?
how guys? Question though. Have you seen Highlander, the series?
I am
I've
immortal.
heard of it, but
Yes.
No.
Here we are,
How have you not watched Highlander, man?
born
It's cool
to
for
be
Scottish
kings.
swordsman,
We're the
samurai,
princess
who
of the
cut heads off by Highlander.
universe.
I
no,
remember.
like I didn't have the control on the remote. My aunt did, and she would watch mostly horror. So I remember stuff like Children of the Corn, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, you watched all three. I only ever watched two.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid of the dark?
Yeah, isa pa yun.
Sequel, the Clown, Crimson Clown.
Also, speaking of scary things, Tales of the Crypt Keeper.
No. Tales from the Crypt Keeper was what most kids watched first because it was genuine. It was a fun cartoon, and then you make the mistake of tuning into Tales from the Crypt on HBO, and man, that shit messed up. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was so fucked
I
up,
was
man.
I was shoved straight into Tales of the Crypt because again, my aunt loved watching like horror and scary things. So
Tales
I
of the
had no
Crypt.
choice but to watch with her
Listen.
and not sleep at night.
By the way,
Crypt.
yeah, Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, what about?
The Crypt Keeper is voiced by John Cassier. John Cassier, he features on a lot of animated cartoons right now. He was the second voice of Buster Bunny on Tiny Toon Adventures, as well as quite a few other voices. Really, he was the first voice of Deadpool before they cast Nolan North.
First,
The first, though, if you on Vicarious Games, so that's Marvel Ultimate Alliance. He was the Deadpool. That's why he sounded all raspy and small. Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Sorry. Apparently, all of the Crypt Keeper's laughs, they were all recorded before any of his dialogue, before any of the show, any of the episode was even shot, because once he did that screaming, lilting laugh, it would destroy his vocal cords and end up making him sound even more like the Crypt Keeper than he should. So, yeah.
that's scary. That one is really scary, to be honest. And every time you every start of the show.
Yeah, it was a great intro, and it would end like that. And Tales from the Crypt. I remember referring to celebrities. Tales from the Crypt had a few episodes that were written by and starred celebrities. There was the Arnold Schwarzenegger episode. That was amazing. Yeah, he narrated next to the Crypt Keeper, and he also directed that episode, and that is regarded as one of the best episodes of all time.
Wait, I'm gonna search that.
Should just look for it, Arnold Schwarzenegger Tales from the Crypt. And there was this other episode that had Christopher Reeve, Meatloaf, the singer, and Judd Nelson. It was awesome. Superman. It was Judd Nelson. It was Rodimus Prime blackmailing Superman into killing Meatloaf. It was awesome.
What the hey?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Uh,
By the way, one of the shows that I remember watching when I was a kid with my mom was Baywatch.
Oh! Baywatch! The slow motion run.
Yeah, it's the one with like David Hasselhoff, man.
The prime of David Hasselhoff and
No, the prime of David Hasselhoff was Knight Rider.
Knight Rider. Okay.
I was in it for the tits.
Yeah, I think both of
Pamela Anderson. Yeah, I remember Pamela Anderson.
At the time, she wasn't even named Pamela Anderson. She was just Pamela Lee. Oh wait, she was already named Pamela Lee at that point.
Hmm.
Because she already carried Tommy Lee's surname.
Yeah, and
Mm.
every boy who tuned into that show was like, man, I don't know what's going on, but I gotta catch an episode of this.
They're not watching it for the story. They're watching it for.
Something there.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
There you
But
go.
yeah, honestly, the only thing the only thing that really caught on with me was the theme song.
What was the theme song?
It was just a riff, actually. Well, hey guys, I gotta get back to the hospital tomorrow, so I'm gonna be signing off now.
Aw.
Yeah, and I'm kind of halfway falling asleep at this moment, so I might as well sign off as well.
Alright.
Well, so okay, so do you guys want to wrap this up, or we can continue next?
I guess we could wrap this up for now. We can just say it's
Yeah.
part 1 and then just continue it. So,
Okay.
Right, that sounds
That-
good.
So we will continue talking about 90s nostalgia next week. So if you
hopefully when there's more people.
yeah, if you guys have any memories of the 90s or early 2000s that you want to talk about, please leave it in the comments below.
It's like, yeah. let's bring Mika over and torment her over the past that she never had.
She never
That's cold,
had.
man. Oh man, that sounds like the plot to a clone movie or something.
Well, anywho, thank you guys for listening for this week's podcast. Okay,
So,
so
thanks for watching. Keep on smiling, guys. I love when I'm able to make you smile.
As Arnold Schwarzenegger said in the 1998 best sequel of all time, Terminator 2.
I'll be back. Oh,
No!
no, it's
The beast, baby.
okay. That's wrapping it up. I thought you were going to say I'll be back.
That is true, but we have to wrap this up, so hasta la vista, baby.
Oh.
More appropriate.
Okay, so we will see you guys next week. If you guys have any questions for us that you want us to answer, please also leave it in the comments below. We will see you next week. Bye bye.
Hurrah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Your mom.
Boo! Are you gonna tell us about Pizza Hut next?
Welcome back to
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Okay, who wants to do the intro? Who wants to do the intro? Wait.
Here.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay, wait. There.
huh.
And you know you're gonna have you're gonna have to format it to do your intro for the video, Peter.
Oh,
No.
God. Oh, wait,
You
so
go
you
like,
weren't recording
yeah,
yet? I thought you
Oh, we're recording it right now. We're recording right now.
Oh, okay then.
That's what we're gonna do for real. It's like, Bill, welcome
Alright.
back to another PDS After Podcast.
Boo!